Welcome to Urban Pro Tutoring by Uma. This is part 2 of Google My Business tool. In this video, we are going to discuss about the dashboard of Google My Business tool in detail. First thing, we will open an existing business which has the complete information. So parallelly, we will open the dashboard of the dummy company which I set up. So it will help the person who wants to set up the business on what are the important information to set in the tool that will appear in the Google search. As I said earlier, first thing you need to set up an account, and next thing is you need to verify your business. I have mentioned the steps on how the verification process is done. I'll repeat here also. You can request for verification by postcard, then you will receive a postcard with the verification code. Probably, I think you'll receive the postcard within 2 weeks. And once you receive that, you log into the dashboard and then access the verify now section, which also I'll show you. And once that's done, then only your company details will start appearing when a customer is searching in Google. So let's go ahead and open an existing company which has complete information, and then check our test company details in the dashboard. Open the browser, go to google.com, search for Google My Business. You'll find the link, click on it. As I have already logged into my Google account, when I click on sign in, it will not ask for username and password. It will directly take me to the dashboard. In part 1, I registered a test company with the name called Blue Tree with this address. So I request you to please watch part 1 before you continue this part 2. The link is provided at the bottom. So this will help you to understand how a complete Google My Business setup is done. Fine. So in the part 1, I have registered this company. I did not do the verification process. So if you scroll down on the dashboard, you will find something called verification needed. So as I said, there was an option while creating an account, and in that option you select verify by postcard, and this is how a mail will come to your address which is mentioned in the while creating an account. So you just need to copy this code, and here in the dashboard you need to enter. Once this is done, then your company details will start appearing in Google search. Keep the dashboard window open and open a new window. Go to Google. I'm going to search for a company which has complete information set up using Google My Business. I'm searching for a company called F&P. It's a gift store. The reason why I opened this is because we need to compare when you set up an information in dashboard, how it will appear in Google search. So I'm going to keep this browser open and I'll go to the dashboard. So the first important thing in dashboard you need to focus on is info. This is the section where you will enter all the important information. So I'll scroll down and I'll show you. Here is the name of the company. You can change the name of the company. Here is the category which you entered while creating a business. You can change, and this is the address, and this is the service areas. You can enter more areas and update things, and you can add the number of hours, contact number, and website. So let's say we'll keep it this here and go to the browser and check. This is the company name and this is the website details. and below here you'll find the address and the timing and contact number. All this information and the website address too. So all this information in the top which you see of this company is coming from the info section. After you provide the important information which is the company name, the category and the address, service areas, hours, contact number, website, you can add your own products. So this will show in a section when a user searches. There is a section called products when the customer search for your company details, and they will check the products which you're offering or even the services which you're offering. So this is the section for that. Next one is the additional attributes you can add in. So this is actually, adding an additional attribute for your business profile. And this is the description of your business, and this is the launch date that for example you launched a new store, so you're entering which date you have launched the store. And below what this you find is add photos. You can add the photos of your store. So I'll go to this browser, I'll scroll down, this is FNP, and here you go, you'll find the picture of the store where it is located. So the user, the owner added many pictures of the store, which is inside store picture and outside store picture. Please add all this information because the more you add the information, the more visibility and the response from customers and the business leads you will get. Don't leave it empty because the users are going to see only this information, and make sure the contact details and the direction and the website address and the timings of your store is up to date. If it is outdated, log into Google My Business tool, go to the info section and update it. Say for example you have closed this business for some reason, so you can log into the dashboard and you can choose permanently mark as closed or remove from listing. If you choose remove from listing, then your business details will not appear in Google search when the customer is searching. I'm not going to get into this advanced information thing. We'll discuss this later. In this video, we'll focus on the important information to be set in the Google My Dashboard when you add a new company. And the next section is reviews. This section is, let me go to the FNP and scroll up, where you will find Google reviews. This is a review provided by the customer directly on Google search. So what are the things the Google customer can provide? Customer can provide a rating up to 5, and they can provide an information about how the service was and the product was. And also a customer can add the pictures. So this will help to boost up your business. So this company have got a rating of 4.1 out of 5, which is pretty good. And other customers, new customers will come and they'll look at the review, and they'll also read the reviews which is submitted by the customers, and then they'll also shop the products from your company. So this is the review section which you'll see in the dashboard, and here you can directly reply to the customer who entered a reply. The next important section we'll see is posts. So you can offer special discount to attract customers with a limited time deal or a discount. And the second one is you can set dates and you can add a coupon code. So all these things you can do in posts. Say for example you have an offer and you have an event and you want to give a discount on a specific product only for a limited time. So using this section you can let the customers know about the special offers and any events which is planned, or on a specific product a special discount. So this is the section where you create the post, and then you also add a button which is when they click on it, you can enter the link. For example, you can enter your website details, that when they click on it, it will take them to the page which is in website. So that's good, right? There are other options also. You can add a product, you can add the photos of the product name and the category. If you don't have a category, you can create a new category, and the price and the description and a button. As I said, like if you choose order online, then you can enter the link of your website. So it will take them directly to that website. And this is an event. Say for example, you have a launch event which is planned. You can add a photo, you can add details, and you can add timing and the date information, and optional is you enter more information and the link. So please better to have a link which is taking you to the website. What's new is you have come up with some new category of products or a new service, so you can offer along with the description details. And same thing, you have a button, it's optional, so you can have a button which will take you to the website. This is for the special offer. Same thing, you can add a photo, you can add a offer title, add a photo which is a small banner with the discount which you're offering or a coupon code. So this should look very attractive. Don't add something which is irrelevant. And see, on the offer you can enter a coupon code and a link to redeem and terms and condition. So here for example you create a coupon in your website, so put that link here and enter the coupon code here, so when they click they just can copy this code and claim it there. So this is the post section part. And next section is messaging. Messaging is, this is specifically meant for mobile phones. So when a user is accessing your details in mobile phone and they send a message, so for that you can respond from the dashboard. So they'll ask a question. Let me show you. See, ask question. This is the section they ask question, and you can read the questions asked by the customers in messaging section and you can respond to it. Okay, questions go straight to your phone without revealing your number. Okay, it will go to your phone, so you can respond from there. And the next important section is photos. So you can post photos and videos of your company. So you can enter Make sure you have a logo and then take a good video of interior, exterior, and your team, and the inside picture of your office when people are at work. So all these things, please give it some time and make a video and enter all those information here. And this tool provides a product editor inbuilt, so which is good. So you just take picture and then you can crop it, you can make some modification, and then you can submit here, and which will appear here. So this is a picture gallery of your business. So I clicked on the picture. Here you'll find one is all, another one is inside, which is interior, another one is by owner. So the owner directly have an option of uploading videos and photos, and you can also add a 360-degree view. So this provides all this information. So please spend some time and prepare video of interior, exterior, and then your office information details and post it here. That's the photos section. And the next part is the product section. This is where you can add the products which you're offering, which is, and then the last one is the website. While creating a new business, sometimes you may not have a website. So this tool is offering you a free website with the pre-built template, which is good. So don't worry if you don't have a website, you can just use the theme which is provided by this tool, and this pulls the information which you have entered in the info section and the pictures which you have uploaded in this tool, which you can edit and modify. See, there are themes available, so you can choose a theme which you want and you can edit the information which is provided here. You can add a header photo, you can create a post, you can add a testimonial from user. This testimonial review, it will appear from the dashboard section automatically. You don't need to enter anything explicitly. It pulls all the information which is available from the dashboard section. That's amazing. So you just need to just review it, and until you don't click publish, this is the site link. So you can edit this and you can change the site address, which is user friendly. Now the thing is, they also offer a domain. Say for example, you want to take up bluein.org. If you want to buy, you can pay for it and buy, or just leave it with the free domain which Google is providing to you. So we looked at posts, information, reviews, messaging, photos, products, website. We'll go to the insights soon. Okay, let's move down further and see there is something called the users. So this section will allow you to add new users, which means you can have an owner who can edit and modify and delete, do everything, and a manager who manages the whole tool, and the site manager. So this will all come with a limited permission than a owner. So say owner is like a super admin, manager is like an admin, and site manager is like they'll have limited access to just modify and watch the information. And the good thing is you can delegate different tasks to people and monitor it. And you can also create groups. So you'll have a set of people and add them in a group and then monitor their task. So this is about managing permission part. We'll go to the create ad and these things below soon. Now we'll move up and go to the insights. Insights is the statistics report that provides about the customers, how they visited, whether they visited your company details from Google search or Google map, and what are the actions they took. Did they try to contact you by clicking on make a call, or did they click on your website link? All this information. And what was the peak time when the users try to access your business information? So this will help you to understand what was the peak time when your business information is searched by users and what information they searched. So like this, they have too many insights with statistics provided. Because you didn't verify your business, it's not allowing you. But in case if you verified, it will give you so many statistical reports that will help you to identify how your business is progressing. So we covered all these sections. Now let's move to this section. Scroll down below and here you'll find something called create an ad. So Google provides Google AdWords where you can publish a paid ad for your business and set up a budget. So let me go here and show how the paid ad looks. So I will click on FNP and can you see AD. This is a paid advertisement coming from Google. So Google AdWords will provide option for you to set up a budget and then display paid ads. The best thing is this will not be charged until a user clicks. So that's called smart campaigns. It provides smart campaign through which it shows ads that's relevant to the customers who are searching for the business, and once they click or take some action, then it it will charge. So that's about create an ad. Next one is get custom Gmail, which means see I'm using my personal Gmail account to create a business, and I once the customer sends any mail or anything, it's going to come to my personal email address. So this business is connected to a personal email address. So if you want to acquire an official email, you can request. So it will ask, do you already have a domain? So if you already have a domain name, say for example you have bluetree.com, so you can request for that and it will create a Gmail account using that website address. And the next one is add a new location. So this means you can manage multiple businesses using Google My Business tool. Doesn't need that you need to manage only one business. Say for example, I have a restaurant, I have a bakery, and I have a bakery equipment selling company. So all this I can manage under one platform. I don't need to log into separate accounts. Only thing is you need to verify this business also. So there is an option of verifying multiple businesses. So when I click on add new location, same thing, it will take me to the screen where it will ask me to add the business details and it will follow the verification process. And the next one is manage locations. Say for example you added 10 businesses. So it will list out all the businesses you have added under this platform, and which you can select. See, this one is not verified, so I have added 10 more businesses for example. So it will show all the details here. Manage reviews. Reviews also same thing. You can reply to customer reviews. We'll move down and verify location. This is you have added multiple businesses where it will show all the business details, and here it will ask to verify by postcard. So as I shown the picture earlier in part 1, it will send you a postcard, so you just have to copy that code and verify here in the dashboard. This is linked accounts, which is once you connect your account with Google AdWords, then the details will appear here. So Google has many tools for advertisement and then product management and many more. So when you link from Google My Business to these all tools, it will automatically appear here, which you can manage. The last one is the settings part. Here it shows the email notification language you prefer and the email which you are using to create and manage this account, and these are all the options which you can check or you can remove, but better to keep it on. At least it will alert if any new review comes, any new booking comes, and code comes, and photos, and much more. And it sends a reminder also if there is any booking request. So better to keep it on and don't uncheck it. And this is a feedback about the product and mobile notifications. So this is like it will notify you to your mobile number. I guess we covered pretty much all the important sections. I hope you got an idea about how to manage the dashboard of a new business that's added in Google My Business. This will help you to manage your business information effectively and appear in Google search for the customers and boost up your sales. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to subscribe to Urban Pro Tutoring by Uma. I will definitely come up with some more interesting videos that will help you to improve your business. Thank you.